again.
That one. Hey, alright. So, Windows had an update, and I have to change all my settings on all my various profiles on this software, Streamlabs. Yeah. Thank you, Streamlabs, for making my life difficult and making me look dumb. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen, too. What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's having a great day. Thank you for joining me on another fantastic Daily Vape TV live stream, where today we're going to be building some coils. What say you, ladies and gentlemen? Not building coils, really just building vape things. RTAs. Yeah, that's what they're called. RTAs. What's up, Jenny? What is up, G? What's going on, Tony? We've got Mowgli in here. We've got, I'm going to pronounce this horribly, Tiberiu. I hope I pronounced that all right. What's your opinion about Vaporesso Energy S 8 mil? I haven't tried that one. I don't even have the Energy S. That's weird because usually they send me everything. So apparently they didn't send me that one. Maybe they're coming out with it, and I don't know. I need to check my emails, perhaps. It's probably the case, I'll be honest with you. So yeah, today I've got two things to build. I've picked up my pack of cotton. You guys yelled at me about buying cotton. I grabbed some cotton from work. Yes, I know. I'm a builder that doesn't have any cotton. But I grabbed a pack of cotton bacon because it's good stuff. I like cotton bacon. And we'll be building today this one right here. This is the Druga by Vape. Focus. 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 Focus on this. There we go. The Druga RTA. I think it looks pretty nice. What about you? And this, I actually found something nice and matchy-matchy for this guy. This is the Intake MTL by Mike Vapes and Vape. So this is not going to be a traditional review. This is just the build. I'll be doing the full review possibly in a week's time. I don't know. I might even do a double review since I'm building them together. So yeah. So that's what we're going to be building on today. My voice, I didn't get a drink before stream. Shit. Oops. But yeah, my voice is not cooperating with me today. I'm vaping today on these two. The pod systems that I've been showing off for a couple weeks now. I still like them. I will be doing... Wow, I'm going to have a few double videos coming up pretty soon. But yeah, this is going to be another kind of side-by-side double review of these two devices in mouth-to-lung version. So I did them in the direct-to-lung version. Now I'm going to review them kind of again in mouth-to-lung. It's going to be... What? No data. Oh, okay. Connection just dropped out for a second. I don't know what happened there. Weird. Anyways, so yeah, I'm going to be doing a side-by-side of these two. The PM40 and the Nord 2 in mouth-to-lung. But yeah, I've been vaping on these things like crazy lately in mouth-to-lung with some Coastal Clouds Nic Salt, which is in the bag. Honestly, with mouth-to-lung, I barely ever have to refill my pod, which is great. I love it. So, I think I should stop waffling here and get down to business because this is going to be a fairly long build section of the video. So what I'm going to do is get the camera down close and we're just going to dive right into this, shall we? All right, table cam view, engage. Let's try to get this microphone a little closer to me while I'm doing this build so you guys can hear me properly. I'm going to move chat over so I can hear what you guys are saying. Going to move the streaming software over to this one. Oops. What did I do? Oh, I moved something by accident. How close is this? This is pretty close. Might have to adjust the focus at some point, so I'm just going to bring up that screen real quick. Configure video. Here we go. So I can bring that panel up. There we go. Just in case I have to move the focus around a little bit, I could do that. There. Right about there. Okay, so let's get to this build. And I will hopefully be paying attention to chat while I'm doing this. So here we have the Druga RTA. That's the first up on the docket today. It looks really nice. Kind of wish they sent me the black one because it would match my mods a little bit better, but I never complain too much about stainless steel because it goes with everything. Stainless steel matches everything. So even a black mod, you could throw something stainless on there and it's going to look just fine. What is up, Joe Pastor III, my dude? Nice seeing ya. First thing I'm going to do, is grab the coils that I have for this thing. somewhere in my bag of tricks. And it's going to be a lighter hit one. Since it's such a small deck, I want to use something not super crazy. So I've got these AUG Vape coils. These are dual core fused Claptons. And this should be pretty appropriate. Show the deck up and close and out of focus. What, like that? There's the deck, everybody. Was that what you were looking for? I'm gonna actually zoom the camera in a teeny tiny bit more. There we go. Should be all right. There. Just for you, Mogs. So we have a coil. This is a single coil device, it looks like. Positive. I guess you could shove 2 coils in there, but it would be very difficult. Because the positive... Oops. Hold on, let me close this thing before I start looking at it. Okay. So, positive block is on one side, and the negative block is on this side. So basically, if you have a 3mm coil... Is this... Yeah, that's 3 millimeters. So if you have a 3mm coil, your leads are going to go opposite directions. Technically, you could just go one like that. But that's not what I want to do. I want to do an opposite direction lead here. So basically just bend it out like that so we can have it go from positive on this side to negative on this side. I think it's meant for single coil. I'm sure someone out there is going to try some crazy double coil build on this thing, but I would not advise that because it's just not conducive of this particular device. It's just too small of a build area to really get in there. Where does the airflow come from? It's hard to see, but there's holes right there. And also a hole on the post part. So I'm assuming it goes all the way up the posts. You can kind of see it right there as well. So it's kind of like a side bottom vent and a side vent. So that's good. So basically I'm just going to pop the old coil on here. Get one leg kind of wrangled underneath that screw terminal thing. Like that. Then just kind of maneuver the other one around. Get it somewhat centered. There is not a lot of room in this one. Yeah, I'm just going to put it out there right now. I don't think it's even possible to do a dual coil in this thing. It would just be too damn tight unless you got like a 1mm coil, which that probably wouldn't vape very well anyways. So just screw it down in there. Reversed threads on the terminals. Terminals are normal threading. Alright, we're just going to nudge that coil right in between those posts. Maybe push it down a teeny tiny bit. Push it this way a little bit. Trying to get that center airflow hole dead center, you know. That looks pretty good, actually. Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, reverse threads would be good in this instance, but I don't think they thought that far ahead. Everything in my room is covered in cat hair. Like, my snips are just covered. Alright. Snippy snip. I got these for free with batteries. I bought batteries and they offered up some wire cutters for free. I'm like, hell yeah. I'll take a new pair of snips. Ooh. They're super sharp. Cut really nice and flush. I actually cut myself on these not too long ago. So I know for a fact they are very sharp. All right. Any guesses on the resistance? Well, the thing on the side of the container says 0.2, but I'm not sure if that's for a single coil or a dual coil. Probably a 0.2, I guess. Mike did it on the MTL one, the double coil. Dude, he's an animal. F2. Oh, that's no good. Wait a minute. Negative. Positive. F2 is no atomizer. Oh, there it goes. Sometimes all it takes is a little finessing. Sometimes you have to unscrew it by a tiny little thing. Just like half a thread-ish. Bouncy camera. 0.2. Oh. 0.25. Yeah, everything's lifted off the deck and everything. So it's not like it's shorting on anything. Just want to make sure that coil, when it moves around when it's getting heated, doesn't drift too far to one side or the other. There we go. Starting to heat from the inside out. What's going on, J. Jerry? What's going on, Swaggins? Oh, there we go. .28. It's definitely higher than I thought it was going to be. But that's all right. I don't mind. It's kind of shooting for like the 0.25-ish. Something not super crazy. Oh, yeah. Heats up real nice, though. Right from the middle. Double check the screws. Always double check your screws. Yep, we're good. I see a little hot spot on the inside of this one, though. Just keep kind of brushing across the top. Yeah, starting to go away now. 808 Kevin K. Aloha, my dude. Hope everything's going well where you're at in the world. And that goes for everybody as well. It's been really dry here, so I have a feeling that's why my voice is all crackly. That and I talk all day, every day. Literally. From the second I get into that vape shop until I leave, and then come home and talk some more. Alright. This coil's looking pretty good. I think I'm just going to leave it there. Turn that off. Let it cool down for a second. While we do a seductive opening of cotton bacon. Ooh. Little tease right there. It's coming through the packaging. Oh. Well, would you look at that? So I'm just going to actually probably snip off a little bit here. And I'm going to use the scissors. I don't want to ruin my snips. Can of cotton. Can of cotton's good. I have used it. Look at that. See? Snug. Snug cotton. First try. Let's see. I'm going to guess you need to cut it right about there. Now, lately I've been doing the no combing technique. What's going on, Cal's Iron? Cal's Irons. I can't read. I apologize. So I think I should teach Stan how to wick. Everyone gets on him about his wicking. All right. And now the simple tuck. So the trick is you got to get it in and not mess it up. That's what she said. Try to keep it as neat as possible. Don't compress it. Just make sure it fills up the bottom part there. Usually my technique is to kind of push it to the side, kind of block it like that, and then tuck the back part in, and then just work your way forward little by little. Just like that. Super simple. No further maintenance is required. This one didn't come out as quite as nice, but it's still not bad. Let's move the focus in so you guys can see the final here. Not too shabby. Actually, I should show off this side. This side is the nicer one. All right. And today we're going to be using some of this stuff right here. Apple Peach Strawberry by Coastal Clouds in 3 milligram, because I guess that's what I do now. Just the real problem I'm having is finding 1.5 milligram juice, because I could probably do 1.5 milligrams still, but these are sample bottles sent to the shop, so I just kind of took one to sample it. But they don't send you samples in 1.5, they send them to you in 3. Look how clear that liquid is too. That's amazing. Got to love it. And the good thing about this this ohm reader is you can test fire it. So you can kind of do a little quick burn. That's cool. Kind of a cool shot because the vapor comes right up at the camera. Just about. It's pretty rowdy for a 0.3 on a basically what's kind of a bypass battery where it just puts out the full voltage at 3.7. Ooh, ooh. Oh, uh-oh. Why are you stuck? Come on. There you go. Thread in there properly. There you go. I'm just going to send it and hope for the best here. Hopefully we don't have a leaky one. Right up to the top. Close it up. And just going to throw it on the old Aegis Legend. I need an orange strip tip. That's what I need. An orange strip tip. All right, let's go back up to the main screen real quick, and we'll talk about it. Whoop! All right, I am back. I actually don't even have batteries in my my Legend. So that's actually the next step before I can even vape it. So final resistance was about 0.25, 0.27. Let's call it 0.26, I suppose. And I think I should use this thing about 60 watts. That's going to be my guess for a sweet spot for this guy. And right about 60. Ooh. Might be a little bit low because the voltage is only like 3 volts. Oh wait, the coil didn't update. Yeah, new coil. There we go. Okay, that's better. 60 watts is 3.7 volts. Perfect. I'm good at guessing. All right, let's try this bad boy out. Forgot to check the airflow. I usually just rock my airflow wide open. I don't know why, but just feels right. Ooh, that is damn nice. Not only the flavor, but the amount of vapor that you get. It's a very dense vapor as well. It's not like a real airy hit or anything like that. It's a nice thick cloud. I like myself a nice thick cloud. This flavor is really good too. If you guys like fruity flavors and this stuff is available in your country, Coastal Clouds, apple, peach, and strawberry. I actually originally got this one in Zample Box way back when I could actually get Zample boxes shipped to my house. So that's pretty cool. But you get a surprising amount of vapor for, you know, a 0.2 plus ohm coil. I mean, granted, back in the day, we used to have 0.5 ohm coils and 1 ohm coils and that kind of thing. So I guess for today's standards, because today's standards is like, you know, if you're not vaping on a 0.1 or 0.12 or something, everyone just assumes you're not going to get any vapor out of it. But 60 watts is not going to be a battery killer. Single coil, not too taxing on the batteries themselves. And you got to figure that it's a simple 2-core fuse Clapton, so really not too much of a ramp-up time. That's something I haven't done in a while. Ramp up and ramp down. Oh, it's almost instantaneous. Blah, blah, instantaneous. Let's see. I'm gonna hold the the vape right up to the microphone. Hopefully, you guys can hear this. I'm gonna be very quiet for a second. Actually, it's funny because the little level bar on the bottom of my screen actually showed the click and then the ramp. So hopefully you guys could hear that. Ramp up is pretty quick. Ramp down is very average, I'd say. About 2 to 3 seconds. Perhaps even less. I'd say under 2 seconds for sure. So overall, very pleased with this build. going to be rocking this one for probably quite some time, even after I do the review of this thing, because the flavor is fantastic on it. I mean, well, there's your hint, a little clue for the review video is the flavor on this thing is really good. Very tasty, very tasty. And next, I think we shall do this. Speaking of battery life, I have the intake MTL on top of a dual 21700 mod here. So the battery life on this thing is going to be 5 ever. I'm going to shoot for at least a half an ohm, if not a little bit higher. I'm really not sure what's in the box. I guess that's what we're going to have to discover. So let's do that and go down to the table again. All right. Back to the table, back to the drawing board with this guy here. Let's kind of move our tools out of the way. Get everything ready for this MTL. You know what I just thought of? I promised Stan I would use his Paranaceous juice. I'll have to do I'll fill up the tank with the Paranaceous for Vape Stew perhaps on Friday. Alright, so here is the deck. Kind of a funky looking deck for the intake MTL. Obviously it's a top airflow. Those are the tubes that come down to provide the airflow to the bottom. Very interesting design. Mike Vapes, that madman. Looks like there's a little screw head in the bottom of this thing, so I'm assuming in the box you get some adapters. I'm going to actually check real quick because I like a very restricted mouth to lung draw when I'm doing mouth to lung. So let's check out the box. If I can get it open. Here we go. Little sneak peek at what you get in the box. Is there anything under here? No. Oh, where am I? Oh no. See, should have did this one first. I had the little baggie of parts and stuff separated for a reason. And that reason so I didn't lose them. Now I've done and gone and lost them. Oh, there they are. They were on the other part of my desk. Okay, so you have these little plugs in here. Not sure if there's anything smaller than the one I have in there right now. I doubt it. They all look kind of the same. Oh no, that one's like a pinhole. I'm going to use that one. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Liking it. So, switch out the screwdrivers. Now this should be... Oh, it's just normal threaded. Just kind of unscrews, pop it out. This one is like the pinhole. I want this one. Try to separate it off without losing it. Put this one back in the bag. Grab ourselves a coil. They give you these little teeny tiny coils. That's perfect because I looked around my stash and I have no higher resistance mouth to lung coils. I have some like 0.6s and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know if that's going to work that good. Reverse thread screwdriver. Pardon? Ooh, wobbly. Come on, get in there. That's what she said again. I swear I'll stop with the corny jokes. Someday. Ooh, this thing. Oh, got it. Okay. That's going to be nice. All right. Oh, don't tell me. Dude, they give you a coil that's wrapped the opposite direction. I personally like my leads to be going... Oh, hold on. I like my leads to be going on the bottom, like this. So this way is down. They have it so that you have to build it like this, where your leads are going over the top. Urgh. Do not like that. Not that I'm, you know, I don't know. I guess I'm being just really picky right now. Should not be complaining about them throwing coils in that are actually usable. So, shall we begin? Holy crap, these screws are on there good. Holy, really? Okay. Well, that's not good. What? Oh, so these screws are reverse threaded. Wish I knew that a second ago. I almost stripped the damn thing. Okay, so these screws are reverse threaded. Thank you, G. I just read that. Okay, why? Why are they reverse threaded? I don't know. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I don't know. I really don't understand that. Why is it necessary to do reverse threads? Mike got me. Damn it, Mike Vapes. That's what I get, because he's the one that told me, hey, you should watch everyone's intro videos on their products. It might help you. And, yeah, definitely would have helped me there, because I done goofed. But I also I prefer going into some things completely blind to the fact that, like, you know, I go in as a normal consumer would when you first get a product. All you want to do is just build it right away. So that's kind of what I was going for there. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm pretty sure if I lock this in, it'll clamp down on there. We'll find out. Yeah, it's locked in there. Yeah. All right, where'd that other screw go? I'm gonna lose it. Oh no. Oh, it's in the bottom. Come on. There you go, little guy. This is weird. It doesn't feel right. Okay. It appears to be a 2.5 millimeter coil. Screwdrivers. I turn this off, right? Ooh. Oh, come on. Well, it could be a very tight 2.5 millimeter. 2 millimeter? No way, that's 2.5. Just the wire's super bendy and flexible. Does it give you like specs on the coil? No. There's also not a whole lot of paperwork with this thing, which I don't mind because, you know, I've said this all along that you don't really need paperwork. I was going to say, JJ, got a point. He said one screw reversed may be better. And I agree, because when you tighten a trapped wire, the wire tends to go with the direction of the screw. So having a reverse threaded one might be the way to do it. There's no coil dimensions on the paperwork. Okay, so I'm not that dumb then, just a little bit. because there's no coil dimensions on the little piece of paper in there. There's nothing on the box either, so just kind of have to guess and test here. Yeah, see, that's too loose. It's a 2.5 millimeter, but it's a way too tight 2.5 millimeter, so either that or I tightened it by accident when I was screwing it down. That could be the case. So I'm not going to blame them for that. It's just I wish I knew what diameter it was. It would be very helpful to me, that information. Okay. More paperwork equals more vapor, right? Snip. Oop, snip. 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 Come on. Snip. There. Oof, man, that looks definitely kind of a sadder looking coil. I hate the leads going over the top. It looks so bad. I might actually pull that up a tiny, tiny bit too. Just because of how bad that looks. Looks better, I guess. Good enough, I suppose. Okay. 0.6 currently. Ooh, wow, that thing lights up really, really fast. Zap, zap, zap. 0.8. Ooh. That is like a little tiny ball of fire right there. Trying not to melt it either. Keep having to bust out this tool. Man, this thing is so fragile. Every time I heat it up, it's almost too bright, and I'm like, I don't want to break this little coil. Thinking I kind of want to just throw it on the mod here and lower the wattage so I can complete this build. It has two settings. One is for pulsing the coils, the other one just reads the coils, so it doesn't have any adjustment though in between. Okay, turn down the wattage. How do I unlock it? I honestly forget how you unlock this thing now. Oh, spin button unlock. There it is. Go way down. We'll do 11 watts. Yeah, call it 12. Okay. Oh, I have to adjust the focus a little bit more. Ooh. About there. Move some tools. Okay. You gonna behave? No. Getting there. Let's... Okay. All right. Gonna heat up. Oh, there it goes. Jeez. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that's the fire button. Yeah, I forgot about that. The dead zone on my fire button. You guys can see it live right there. It just kind of cuts out. All right, I think that's pretty much as good as it's going to get. So, what we're going to do, here we'll just rip off that last little strand of cotton that we didn't use for the last single coil one there. Close up the old bag of bacon. Bag of bacon. Cotton breakfast sausage. It works much better than cotton bacon, that's for sure. Probably going to peel off about that much. Come on, there you go. Ooh, wow. That is a very, very fragile little coil. Okay. So it is fairly tight there. And just do a little snippy snip. Pretty short wicks on this one as well. I like these RTAs that don't require super long dangly wicks, because that tends to mean that you're going to get some dry hits and whatnot, because it's just not wicking all the way up. And once again, no fluff. It's going straight in. Wow, everything that I'm saying is a euphemism. You guys have ruined me with quiplash, you know that, right? My brain just works differently now. Our game streams on Mondays, man. We have fun, but man, just a horrible, horrible degenerate now. Okay. Tuck it, tuck it, tuck it. So what I think I'm going to do on this one is... Did I even take another bottle? No, I only took this one. What I think I might do is just add a little bit of Nick salt to the 3 milligram apple peach pear one. Or strawberry. What is it? Apple peach strawberry. Just going to add a little bit of salt Nick to it so it gives it a little bit more of a kick. I'm not going to go straight salt Nick on it though, because I'm just afraid. I'm going to juice it up with the 3 milligram, so the first couple of puffs are kind of mellow. And a couple more drops. Just really saturate it. We have vapor. Okay. Another one. There we go. Let me get my juice. I was almost prepared today. Okay. So we'll fill about, let's see, trying to do mental math while doing this here. 3 milligram, 25 milligram, it's 28 divided by 2, it's about 14. So I guess I'll go like about a 50-50 ratio here, maybe a little bit heavier on the regular juice side of things. What is this, 25 plus 3? Oh, it's 35. Okay, so now 35 plus 3 is 38. 38 divided by 2 is what? 20... No, 38 divided by 2. 15 and 15, 4 and 4. So 19, it would be 19 milligrams. So I diluted it a little bit more on the 3 milligram side, so we should be okay here. Vaping math, everybody, vaping math. Thank you, Matthew Welch. I never said I was a mathematician. Okay. So let's go back to the main screen. Okay, so back to the main screen. First thing I'm going to do is just start mixing this for a second, because, you know, I don't want to get too much of one thing or the other, even though I saturated the cotton with the regular 3 milligram here. So just kind of mixing it on the go. And disclaimer, I guess, don't try this at home. Matthew said it hurt my brain too. At least I'm not alone there. Thank you for making me feel better about myself then. And we'll move chat back over here. Okay. So we are currently set to 12 watts. This stuff looks decently mixed. We're going to just carry on for a second. Coming up right about the top of the hour here, or I guess bottom of the hour. Did you shake it real good like? You could mix it in a tank. I could see it mixing. Not like great mixing, but it's mixing. You gotta shake it and shake it and shake it. There's a nice air gap in there, so it will mix in with just like the motion of it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Fortify, I love it. Fortified e-liquid. Hey, you know what? I don't know what to say. It's my method of doing it. It's what I do. It's kind of like you know, mixing paint. You just kind of just go for it. I don't use one of those fancy mixers or anything like that. No hardware required. Just shake it up. All right, screw it. I want to hit this thing. I'm curious. By the way, I also replaced the drip tip on this thing, the original drip tip, with this guy. Hold on. I don't know if you noticed that, but I wanted to replace the original drip tip because I didn't like the original drip tip. I thought it looked ugly, and I didn't really like the mouth feel on it, so just went with this one. All right, I feel like I could bump the wattage already. The airflow hole is on the smallest airflow hole with the smallest insert. Ooh, okay. It is an Anakin tip. Actually, no. Know what? It is an Anakin tip because I replaced the Berserker tip with the Anakin tip. Anakin still has the best mouth-to-lung tips. Thank you, Phil Basardo. Phil Basardo is old school. He knows a good drip tip when he sees one. I almost said tip, but I didn't. It's good, but it could use a little bit more oomph. So we're going to bump it up to 15 watts. Oh, crap. I shut it off. There we go. Okay. My love for you is ticking clock berserker. It's nice. That is very nice. The mix is good, by the way, if anyone is wondering. Mix is good. Flavor's good. My problem with this liquid in particular, for some reason, I cannot taste it nearly as much mouth to lung as I can direct to lung. Hold on. Comparison. It's about the same, really. So I'd say I'm not going to give too much away. But right now, I'm going to say for a mouth-to-lung device, I really like the draw. All right? The draw is really, really nice. Very reminiscent of the Nautilus. And the Nautilus is my favorite mouth-to-lung draw. Very restricted. I actually think I might be able to go up a couple more watts, but I'm gonna kind of feel it out. Wait till that salt nick kind of saturates in on that cotton, because I originally saturated it with 3 milligram, and I'm just kind of waiting for that salt nick to kind of punch in here. Okay, so real quick for all of you guys watching right now, I want you to bet whether or not I'm going to need to even charge these batteries in the time it takes me to get up to the review of this video, or of this tank. By the time I do that video, am I going to need to charge my batteries or not? Right now they are full, like pretty much fresh off the charger, 21700 30 Ts. Salt nick's kicking in, I can tell. Actually, the flavor is actually kind of kicking in too. I wonder if the salt nick is kind of carrying the flavor. Ooh, that is tasty. Flavor's kind of above average, I'd say. Now there's a dead zone on this mod. I freaking hate that. Yeah, I did like the Slide. I like the Zenith more. Then I believe they did a. Did they do a Zenith? Man, I can't remember. Holy crap. It's been a while. The Zenith was the rebuildable, and then they made the Slide was the coil tank, the stock coil. Can't remember. One more. That's really nice. When this thing doesn't misfire, it's actually really, really nice. That's weird. That's weird. I wish there was a little bit of menthol, because for some reason, mouth to lung, I like a little bit of menthol. I could do maybe the iced mango berries. I have that in regular menthol, 3 milligram, and then I have the Salt Nick in 35. That would probably be just the right touch of menthol. I could do that one after this one, maybe. But yeah, draw is excellent, and I'm definitely liking this drip tip on here way more than the stock one. There you go. There you have it. That's the build video in the books. And my mouth is so dry right now because I haven't had anything to drink, and I'm dying. So I'm just going to basically call it there. That is 1 hour in the books, and it's time to play video games. So about half an hour or so, I'll be streaming over on my Twitch channel. If you guys like Modern Warfare or Warzone, go check that out. If you guys enjoy swearing and me just memeing on people and my whole squad, G can attest to that. And yeah, we will join you next week. Same time, same place, same bat channel, and all that good stuff. Where I think next week's video is probably going to be on these two guys right here again. And then we're going to basically finish off the year with these two the week after that. And I believe the last... Hold on, I don't even know the calendar. I need to check out the calendar. I think... So yeah, we have 3 more Wednesdays left in the year. One is Christmas Eve. So next week is going to be the mouth-to-lung comparison video. The week after that is going to be the review on these guys right before Christmas. And then the 30th is going to be my yearly wrap-up, where we just kind of talk about everything that's gone on this year. Probably do an extra long video, so stay tuned and all that. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget you can subscribe to my Patreon starting at just $1 a month. And with that, you'll help support the channel and everything that I do. Also, make sure you check out my Twitch. You can also subscribe over there, and you can get a free subscription every month if you have Amazon Prime and link it to your Twitch Prime account. So, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, go subscribe over on Twitch. Check out my website for all of the video goodness, as well as sweet merch like this hoodie right here. It's really cold out there, so go check out this sweet hoodie, as well as many, many other things. You guys are the best. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. And as always, vape on.